everybody, it is Elizabeth from Fern Creek Stickers, and I am here to film a plan with me for the week of June 14th. So I have here the honey kit from my shop that I'm going to use. So I have a bunch of sheets from it. I have my bottom boxes that I've pre-printed habits onto. I have weekend habit trackers. I have some scripts and icons that I've pulled. And I also have my weekly actions in my Moxie Life Planner. So this kind of gives me a template for what I want to do. I've said this before, but a lot of the things right now that I'm working on are daily habits, hence the habit trackers that have a million things on them. Oh, I was looking for that yoga sticker and where it went. So yeah, so there's some to-dos, but a lot of them are just daily things that I am working on. So let's get started. So I'll start by doing the base. So, and then I'll go back and fill in more. Sorry about moving my my sneaky vinyl mat that looks like a fancy rustic wooden table. So, I didn't mean to take almost the last week off YouTube, but it happened, as life happens sometimes. This last week was really busy. I had a sale for new releases, and you all blew me away with how much you loved the new releases, so I was very busy filling those orders and also restocking stuff like the, I had no idea if 7x9 or A5 Daily Duo kits were going to sell better, and the A5 Daily Duo kits sold really well, and so I was busy. A lot of those, the initial stock that I'd made wasn't enough, so I had to make more of those, so it was a pretty busy week. And then also, if you've seen my video about my new cutting machine, I was also kind of getting that set up and learning the ropes on the new cutting machine, so that was all keeping me pretty busy, and filming YouTube videos was not my highest priority, but I've really enjoyed doing the YouTube videos, and especially I feel like it's a really good way to connect with you all, and I've enjoyed that part of things because I really like Instagram, but I do think it's harder to connect with people, and partly just the way Instagram is set up, the way that comments and DMs work, it's easy for me to miss them. And so if I ever miss comments or DMs that you send, it just, yeah, sometimes things get buried, and the comments on YouTube are way easier to read and respond to and make sure that I'm actually seeing them all. So I really do like that part of things. But things are going to be, yeah, things have been pretty busy with my shop since I reopened, but I really think I'm going to start to turn the corner on things this week, which is good. So I'm actually going to be closed for from Monday through Wednesday. I'll reopen at some point on Wednesday whenever I'm ready to. I don't need 3 work tasks for this one. So I'll be closed for a few days, and tomorrow will actually be kind of busy because we're going to do inventory, and before I have to do inventory, I actually have to fill all the orders so I know what's already like spoken for in my inventory. So that will be a little busy, but because I do have a good number of open orders right now, but Catherine and Danielle will be able to help me with the actual taking the inventory, so that should go pretty well, and then I'll be ready to ship. And I definitely won't have everything in stock, but we should be able to, if we can get most of the inventory done on Monday, then Tuesday and Wednesday we should be able to restock the things that really need to. Like, there'll be, I don't know, like a February monthly kit. If that doesn't get restocked for a couple weeks, I don't think anybody is really going to care. But things like scripts, things from weekly kits, those things I do want to get back in stock pretty quickly. So hopefully there won't be too long of a delay with things out of stock, but we will do our best. But once I have things fully stocked, I can get Catherine and Danielle to start filling orders, and my workflow will be much smoother. Right now it's just not the most efficient, so it's going to help me out quite a bit. So there wasn't that much progress on our house this last week. The painters are pretty much done for now, so I have gotten to see my blue kitchen cabinets, and they look really good. I could not be happier with how they turned out. And they started working. We're gonna have beams in our family room, and they started working on the beams. They don't have the nice lumber yet that they're gonna use, but they kind of started framing where the beams are gonna go, so we can sort of envision what that's gonna look like, which is nice. So they're saying hopefully end of July, early August, we'll be able to move, which is great. I was, you know, obviously I can't complain. It's a custom build. It's going to take the time that it's going to take to get it right. And I know that it's been hard to get subcontractors nailed down for our builder. So I'm really not complaining at all. The only thing is I wish we could have moved in earlier in the summer just because I have a lot more time and flexibility during the summer. But I think my parents will come to help us move, and Brian's parents will probably come too. So we'll probably be able to get a lot of help, and that will be good. So we can get things pretty well settled in. And I feel like it's also moving from a smaller place to, I mean, our new place with the basement is going to be several times as big as our current place is. So moving from smaller to bigger, I think, is also easier because it's easier to, stuff we need to decide about, we can kind of set off to the side. But at the same time, I know there's that danger if you move and you put stuff in a spare room, and then that spare room just becomes like the junk room for years. And I don't want that to happen either. So it'll all work out, but I am definitely looking forward to being in our new house. And also too, I mean, I kind of don't like when people talk about forever homes, because there's life circumstances, and what you think is going to be your forever home might not be. But at the same time, like, this is what we're planning on, at least being our forever home, planning on staying there for a long time. And I have definitely moved a lot I guess I graduated from college in 2009. So it's been over 10 years now that I've been out of college, and I have done a lot of moving in that time. And I am including brief stints living overseas and moving overseas and back. And so I am ready to be done moving for sure. And this will hopefully be my last move for a very long time. And I am definitely looking forward to that. So I'm also going to have, this week is Mystery Kit Week, and I'm going to do them a little bit differently this time. I'm excited because with my new cutting machine, I can essentially make the mystery kits to order pretty easily. So I'm only going to have them available for 4 days, from Thursday through Sunday, but the stock will be unlimited, and then it'll be pretty fast for me to make what I need. So that makes things easier on my end, and it also means I'm still not going to offer a ton of options, because partly I offer them at a discounted price, partly because I'm doing less work because I'm making fewer options, but I do want to offer a few more options. So this time there's going to be both a mini kit option, and because so many of you were excited about A5 Daily Duo kits, I will have a mystery kit for the A5 Daily Duo. So I am pretty excited about that. Okay, let's see, I need to find my pre-planning sheet here to see what I need to fill back in as I go through the days. Oh yeah, also you can see this past week, one of the reasons there was no plan with me this last week, it was one of those weeks that was so busy. I have a sticky note, and that's all. Sometimes it just doesn't happen, but I hate when I don't plan, because the busiest weeks are the weeks that I really need to plan the most, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. So all right, so I'm going to go through now and fill in things for every day. So let's see, so for to-dos, I'm going to need to prep orders. Oops, I'm looking at the wrong day. And we'll be doing inventory, and hopefully we'll be able to do most of the counting for inventory on Monday. And then I need to make labels for organizing inventory. One of the big things I need to do this week is clean out my car. It is a mess, so I'm going to put every day clean out car, and that means if I do a little bit, if I bring in 2 things for my car every day, that's good. And then on the weekend I will vacuum my car. And also my personal inbox, that's also going to be a daily one. I'm usually really good about that, but I've just got some things that have built up. So I just need to, every day, if I do 1 or 2 emails every day that are just kind of ones I've been putting off, I'll get it done. So those are kind of my to-dos. Nothing I need to do for work that day other than just staying on top of emails. I'll see, something might come up. And then social media. So you're going to see this plan with me. And then I'll be posting my Daily Duo spread. Then for our workouts. Monday is a running day. And, now I'm realizing that I have a conflict here. I'm supposed to have a meeting at noon, but I'm also supposed to go to Bible study at noon. So I will put a sticker here because something will be happening at noon. I'm going to see if I can get my meeting moved so I can go to Bible study, but I will find out what is going to be going on there. And then I need to put in Catherine and Danielle's work schedules. So Catherine will be there from 1 to 5, and Danielle will be there from 2 to 5. And I think that is everything for Monday. I'm trying to get every day done at once so I'm not flipping back and forth all the time. Okay, Tuesday. And you can see too, I made some updated habit trackers and custom scripts for myself in the new fonts that I'm using in the current kits. I'll probably still be using old kits the next week or two, but then I'll be totally onto the new kits and using my A5 once July comes along. Well, I'll move that up if I need to. Okay, so again, I'm going to work on personal inbox and clean car. I, for some reason, always have an aversion to doing things in the right order. I always would take exams from backwards to front. I don't know, or I would just skip around. Doing things in order just doesn't appeal to me. So then I'll need to finish up all the open orders. I'll put inventory here in case we didn't quite finish on Monday, and then we'll be working on getting things stocked that are sold out. And there's also some updates that I need to make to listings. And since I won't be as busy with orders this week, it's a good time to do that. And then I need to make sure that all of our incoming grad students are registered for the fall. There's been some students, international students, who couldn't register with everybody else, so I just need to go back through and double check. And then work schedules. Right, I'm sorry, Dawn, if you're watching this again. I don't have my tweezers yet. And my nails are too short to peel them up otherwise. Okay, work schedules. And then my workout. Tuesdays are a weights day. Let's see, I don't have anything scheduled, so I think that is everything for Tuesday. Then Wednesday. So my book club started reading The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, which I found out about because Cindy from Llama Letters did that for her book club, and I didn't have time to read it at that time, but I filed it away as oh, this would be really interesting for my book club to read. So we have started reading it, and I think it is so good. We are all really enjoying it. It's different from what my book club usually reads, but it's one where I keep getting to the end of what we're supposed to read for that week, and I want to keep going. And I know I can't because then I'll say things in book club that I shouldn't, but I have really, really been enjoying that book. And I also am on Hyacinth's book in Bridgerton, so I'm getting close to being done with the Bridgerton series, and I have a whole, I'm on an email list for cheap Kindle books. My library does not have, you can't get books for Kindle from the library, which I've been part of libraries before where you could do that and I loved it, but you can only get ebooks that you read on your phone, which I don't really care for. So, but I like reading Kindle books, and in general, our library doesn't have a great selection, so I'm on an email list that every day sends out cheap Kindle books, and when I see ones that look interesting and are 99 cents, I buy them. So since I've been reading Bridgerton, I haven't been reading any of those books lately, so I've got a whole bunch built up to read, so it'll be fun to read some different things. So on Wednesday, I'll sneak the mystery kit on Instagram, and then I'm going to do a video about how to put down with the new monthly kit, how they go edge to edge, my tips and tricks for getting it to go down edge to edge nicely. So let's see, on Wednesday then, I'm going to have to do more stock. I want to work on getting a wish list feature added to my website, and work on doing some designing. And then for work, we've got some updates that we need to make to our website about our grad program. So I've got most of the work, I've got it mostly written down. I just have to find the pages on the website and tell the webmaster what needs to get fixed. And then Wednesdays I vacuum and then clean out car and my personal inbox. And we've got game night on Wednesday. I think that is everything there. Then on Thursday, got yoga for my workout. So these pens that I use is really random. These are pens from Simply Gilded, and I really like how they write. And so I used to get the Simply Gilded box for a while, and there was always a pen in there. And then when she's offered them just for sale, I buy them because it's just kind of random, but it's like my favorite pen. I really, really like them. But it reminded me that the Simply Gilded pre-sale orders are shipping now, and I am so excited because it was a lot of green washi, and green is my favorite color. So I ordered a lot of the green stuff, and I don't have very much in my collection, so I'm really looking forward to getting that. Okay, so then on Thursday I'm gonna have book club. Usually we have it on Wednesdays, but it's virtual, so it's pretty flexible. And then I also have my church small group, and the woman who leads our group has a really nice screened-in porch, so we have been meeting out there the last month or so, and it is very pleasant to sit out on the screened-in porch in the evening. And then I also need to, let's see, how should I mark this? The mystery kit will go live at 9 a.m., so I will just give myself a checkbox to remind myself that I need to publish that. That should be everything there. And then on Friday, run again on Friday. And then have a meeting every other Friday, 9. Fortunately, this is the kind of meeting where there's like 50 people on it, and it's informational. You just have to sit and listen, so that's fine by me. I'm really looking forward to having my car cleaned out. I am not someone who super cares about my car, but I also don't really like when it's a big mess. But when you get home from somewhere, that's the last time you want to actually clean out your car. And then I have to do some accreditation stuff, and I at least want to look at it and figure out what needs to happen next. And then design, stock, and fill orders. Alright, so as you can tell by the light, it is now several hours later, and I apologize that there are funky shadows happening here. I got some lights to do YouTube with, but I'm really not very impressed with them. They aren't super bright, so once we move, that's the mantra of everything, once we move I'll get some bigger lights that are better, but hopefully you can bear with me on the shadowy lighting for the last part of this. So I don't remember where I was, but I think I am finishing up my week here. So Brian was making dinner and it was ready. I cook dinner during the week, and he cooks on the weekends. And when I say he cooks on the weekends, like he makes like breakfast, lunch, and dinner on the weekends. He is making everything. So he was making dinner, and it was ready. So I was gonna go eat that dinner. So let's see. Okay, so I've pretty much been doing a good job getting things. Okay. I think that is everything for Friday then. So we will move to the weekend. And let's see, I'm going to use some skinny washi here. This actually, first I need to put down the weekend time strips. I should have done this very first. It's easiest to put these down and then the headers, but that's okay. I will deal with it. Actually, that worked out pretty well. But this stripe here is always kind of awkward to white out, and so I'm just not going to bother whiting it out. I will try to weave it in between that text. So I will not miss this part in the new daily duo that's going to have the separate weekend days. And then let's see, somewhere here I've got habit trackers for the weekend. Let's see, where'd those go? Pile of stickers off to the side is too big here. Okay, so here's my weekend habit trackers, which I feel like these grew. They're a lot longer. Okay, they won't fit there. So I will put them there. And then the things that I want to mark on the weekend. We have a meeting with our builder every Saturday morning at 10:45. And they'll hopefully have the AC up and running this week. They have been, we got our power connected, and there was a light on when we went yesterday, and they need to install the outside AC units still, but hopefully we will have air conditioning, which would be great. We do have really good insulation, so it's been remarkably cool when we've gone lately, but that will be exciting. So, and then yoga in the afternoon, and oh yeah, and then church. Alright, so that uses up all the stickers that I have pulled here, and I think that is everything. Oh, I didn't write in what the social media is going to be on Friday. But yeah, that is my week. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do. I share plan with me's, behind the scenes of running a sticker shop, new release videos, and I've got some new exciting ideas that I want to share coming up soon. So I hope that you all have a great week, and I will see you again soon. Bye everyone.